Hello, everybody. My name is Clarence Rick Napier, the president at Insurance for Sure Agency in California, and I just used Clarence Napier Insurance Broker in other states. I'm also the president at 321 Biz Development, located in San Francisco and Atlanta. And 321 Biz Development has been in business since November 1st, 2024. Our specialty at 321 Biz Development is sales systems and business development. And we are the authors of Selling Without Appearing to Sell, which includes helping small business owners and salespersons with the 5 front-end sales activities, which include contacting, prospecting, appointment setting, closing, and getting zero-cost referrals. I recently did a blog titled Business Owners Get 2 for 1 with Clarence Napier Insurance Services. And the purpose of this blog was to let small business owners know we understand that healthcare costs are rising, and many times a business owner looks at those rising costs, and sometimes the business owner says, well, I'm making enough to afford it. Sometimes they say, well, I'm not making as much as I would like to afford it, but sometimes they still pay. And then sometimes the business owners just cannot pay the additional amount. So they end up, splitting the cost with the employees, or they ask the employees to get a high deductible health plan where the employees are now paying $8,000, $10,000, $12,000 and first dollar deductibles. So it's very important that business owners know that there is an option, and those options include spending more time and effort on actually finding more clients. And I know that sounds easier. It's easier said than done to find more clients. That is, if you're not using a sales system and have a great business development strategy or several business development strategies. So in other words, it's easier to try to cut costs or maybe pass the costs on to employees than it is to expand the revenue circle. So that's what we're talking about here today on February 11th, 2025. We're talking about expanding the revenue circle. And when you expand the revenue circle, often you can make enough or generate more revenue to consume those extra healthcare increases. Now, as a Cal Berkeley economics student and statistics, major, I'll just tell you this: when you expand your revenue circle, what you're actually doing is taking market share from your competitor. So let's say if you're doing 20 million a year, 50 million a year, and you increase your revenue, not just based on price increases, that's one way to do it, but you increase your revenue by adding more clients. Let's see if you increase the revenue by 10%. So now you're talking about, instead of 20 million, you're talking about 22 million. Instead of 50 million, you're talking about 55 million. And when you increase your revenue minus, increasing your price, that means the other competitors in your community have seen a shrinkage in their customers. And we're talking about various industries. The industries that 321 Biz Development supports are primarily attorneys, CPAs, dentists, plastic surgeons, and other businesses whose transaction prices are $1,000 and higher, or if the sales commission is $1,000 or higher. And we also include, people in real estate. We also include plumbers and electricians, and any business that's like a blue collar business, but your transaction price is $1,000 or higher. So it's very important for small business owners, I mean, I think it's important. I wish that when I worked in corporate America, I could have helped many of the small business clients we had as healthcare accounts. I wish I could have helped them with some information or at least training to help them expand their business, increase revenue, besides just raising the prices. But as a corporate employee at the director and vice president level, I couldn't touch that subject because it wasn't my job as a corporate employee to offer these business development services. And in fact, I didn't even know how. And I only figured out my own sales issues was because when I left corporate America, I too was an independent business owner, and I was struggling until I just had, like serious fallout and an epiphany that kind of led me to say, what is the source of these business revenue challenges? And that's when I developed the 321 Biz Development Sales System, selling without appearing to sell system, to allow me to predictably go out and contact enough people, prospect enough people, set the appointment, have a awesome way of closing using our proprietary prospect interview form. And when I've done all four, contacting, prospecting, appointment setting, and closing, then I had a high probability that I would get zero cost referrals. So as an insurance broker, I'm helping small business owners. If I become your insurance broker, you get a lot of things for free. You get some free services, and those services include having access to our online networking session. And many business owners have heard of these well-known networking services where you can drive to a coffee shop, or you can go to a Denny's and they have a conference room, or sometimes it's at a business owner's office if they have enough room for 20, 30 people. Sometimes when I was in California, it was at the Granite Bay Country Club in Placer County, or it was at the Citrus Heights Chamber of Commerce there in Citrus Heights, California. And we would get together about 30, 40 business owners. And to be honest, it wasn't that effective because people were looking for business, even though they could not find clients on their own. So for the most part, these networking sessions were opportunities for business owners to drink coffee, have some dessert, and walk away empty-handed. I'm just being totally honest. That's what I saw there. But now, our 321 Biz Development, we have a method where you can sign on, you can talk about your business for 2 to 3 minutes, you can promote whatever specials you have on there, and then we upload that to all the business owners. So it could be 30, 40 people, and it's regional. It could be just in Atlanta, it can be in Charlotte, North Carolina, it can be in Los Angeles, California, Seattle, Washington. And those people would know who you are because they had a chance to interact with you online. And you can do a video. You can present yourself in a video format, or you can upload a picture of yourself and talk behind the picture. And the other business development strategy that we have at 321 Biz Development, we have a digital and a print magazine, which features between 10 or more businesses. And that the digital part is a link where you can showcase your business. You can be on the front cover and have two inside pages. You can be on the back cover and have 2 inside pages, or you can just be on the 2 inside pages, and you can promote your business in text. For the print magazine, you can have QR codes for people to scan that code, and that code could send people to your Facebook page, your YouTube video, or your Vimeo video where you can talk about your products and services. And we distribute the print version to 50 businesses in the local community. And there's some excellent pricing on it. And again, that digital and print magazine comes with online networking opportunities. Now, the other interesting thing I got to tell you is that as an insurance broker, I speak to, 50 to 70 business owners per week. And I am pretty good at just talking to business owners. Do I close every single business owner? Of course not, because they have brokers already. They like the brokers, but there's opportunities sometimes for the brokers to say, hey, so what, do you know a CPA or a bookkeeper, or do you know a great realtor? Because there's a lot of business owners out there, and sometimes there are too many business owners for the employer or the owner of a company to just isolate one or two people. So again, we talk to a lot of business owners across the country in the markets where we offer insurance, life insurance, long-term care, disability, final expense, annuity rollovers, and other insurance services. So I recommend for people listening to this episode is to just contact us. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you anything to come to the online networking session. You can say, I don't want to buy anything. I just want to talk about my business. And we will accept you with open arms. So anyway, this is Clarence Rick Napier, the president at Insurance for Sure Agency. The name is a California legal name. Outside of California, it's just Clarence Napier Insurance Services until we get that Insurance for Sure agency loaded for each state. And I'm also the president at 321 Biz Development. The website is 321bizdev.com. The best way to reach me is just dial me toll free. Leave a message at 866-901-9876. Thanks for listening and have a fantastic day.